Welcome to Reselling the Real Life episode number 22. I am having technical difficulties. The webcam that I bought a few months ago, the microphone in it decided to go out on me, so I'm having to do this through my phone. Yay, this is going to be interesting to say the least. So, I hope this is at least getting through halfway decent because my phone is telling me I have a very poor connection, which is odd because I'm sitting right next to my internet box. And I'm not sure if I can see the chat here, but I've got it open up on my computer, so here's hoping that I can get this going. See if I can reload this and actually see if this is coming through or not. And if not, well, I guess I'm going to cut it very, very short. And we will see. It is coming through not at all. It is telling me it is still loading, so... Oh boy, this might be a very, very short episode. I might have to delete this and just say, hey, sorry, I'm having too many difficulties right now. We will find out before long. Just in case anybody comes in. Okay, positive vibes telling me all is good. Alright. Good, because my computer is just showing me the loading screen. Good evening! So, I hope you can hear me good. Can you hear me okay? Alright, so the chat is at least loading up on my phone. That's actually kind of weird how it's coming up. Your sound usually sucks, but actually good tonight. You do anything different? Yes! My webcam on my computer, the nice webcam that I just bought a few months ago, the microphone on it died. So I have to do this through my cell phone. So as of right now, I'm doing everything through my cell phone. Hopefully I'll be getting another webcam here soon, so bear with me just in case my phone battery, I started off with a full charge, so I'm hoping I'm good, but I don't know how long I can stay live and doing a video with a battery at full charge, so we will see. And I figure as long as I'm here talking to you guys, I might as well get some work done. I got a lot of those items listed, but I have not even popped the tags on my t-shirts yet. So we will see. I did something a little different. I hadn't seen this before, but I came across something at Goodwill, or not Goodwill, at a local thrift store, and they had cases of this. Let's see here. Switch to active selling. I wished I had the money to buy them all. I didn't. I bought what I could afford. I spent $100 on 4 cases of Beauty Counter Rejuvenating Face Cleanser. And I paid $1 a piece. And they're actively selling for $25 each. One of the boxes was damaged, and I listed that one separately at a slightly lower price, and of course that one was the one to sell first. Adam, how's it going? Good to see ya. So, yeah, I spent a small fortune on beauty face cream. And, yeah, so let's see here. 6, $1 each, including tax. I spent just over $100. So, 96 times 25 minus the $100 that I spent on them, and then we'll say $3 for shipping each one. I'll let you do the math. But I'll tell you this, I'm looking about $2,000 profit when they sell. Like the one guy that was selling his at $26 each, he's selling about 2 a month. Well, I'll tell you this, if after 1 month I only sell 2, I'm dropping the price to $20 free shipping on each, and I will still make a fortune. But as of right now, see here, after I ship this thing, the one that sold, I will be at only a loss of $90. And that's just one. Here's hoping I can get a couple more sales by tomorrow and go buy the rest of what they had. I might just actually make a special trip all the way out there and buy the rest of them. Unless Adam beats me to it, because I told him exactly where it was at, even though he lives in Chicago. But with as many as I have a theory they had, there would be a lot. Because I'm so much of a regular. They know me by name. They know that I'm buying from them to turn around and sell it all. They know I make a fortune off of them. They caught me. One of the ladies was outside smoking, and she told me that they had more. They had more in the back, and I only picked up 4 of the 6 cases that were out front. So I'm sure. Alright, can you guys hear me? It says I'm back. Am I back? Yeah, this is... I don't know why it says I'm offline, because my internet box is right there. Okay, I'm back. Alright, good. I don't know why it says it's a poor connection. I've got one of the best internet connections that I can get. Not the best, but one of the best. So, I hope everybody else is having good sales, because for some strange and unusual reason, I have been having very slow sales on eBay and Amazon. I do not know why. Like, I am not stopping listing for anything, because it doesn't matter how slow it gets, never, ever, ever stop. Because if you stop, then you're telling Cassini, I don't want any sales. Everybody knows about the internet ghost Cassini. For those of you who don't, well, there's an internet ghost called Cassini. As long as you are still listing, you are okay. If you ever stop listing, you're dead in the water. Try to get at least 7 new listings per day. And I mean new listings, not relists. Not I'm going to go back in and click sell similar on my listing that ended and get that relisted. No, completely like brand new item. That's my theory, at least. The theory of at least 7 new items. If you can't get 7 new listings on eBay part-time, you got to reevaluate, can you do it part-time at all? Well, I guess it also depends on how much of part-time is part-time for some of you. Because I know I was doing a stretch, getting 5 new listings a day when I was also working 2 and 3 jobs and doing all this, that, and the other of anything I can do to make an extra buck. I've been doing that t-shirt designs thing. I want to get that going as my main job and photography. You're approved in merch, and for some strange and unusual reason, I am the one guy who seems to not be getting approved for merch. Because I did apply for it in October. I personally know people who have applied for it after I did and have gotten approved since then. I even paid to learn how to do merch from another reseller. It's like I took the class. Yes, I put up money. It's like I'm going to figure this out so that I can at least have another source of income. Still haven't gotten approved. Don't know why. I have friends who are like, have you gotten approved yet? It's like, no, I'm still waiting. It's like, I even messaged them saying, hey, I applied back then, and it still hasn't come through yet, and I got the auto response, keep waiting. It's like, seriously? What is going on over there? It's like it was telling me they just got so many people applying at the same time. It's like, okay, well, I figured it was just through the holidays, Christmas, that they just had so much they just shut them all down. Well, here it is, July. No, wait, June. It's June. Middle of June. Still haven't gotten anything. Wow, that's all my shirts? I thought I had more. Okay, well, that's all my shirts. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cake pan. Brand new. Vintage. Brand new. You applied in January and were approved last month. Well, you applied after I did and got approved, and I haven't. Count yourself lucky. There it is. Yeah, I applied last October. No idea why it still hasn't come through. Are you brand new or are you just very, very, very clean? Tell you what, I will list it as used with the thing. Just to play it safe. Got this at a yard sale for 50 cents. I was happy. I mean, come on. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Michelangelo. It wasn't my only cake pan. Cookie Monster. Gotta love it. Yep, gotta love it. I can say new, but I will feel better saying used like new. We'll see. Get you all nice and cleaned up. But yeah, I'm still waiting on that. I'm actually been debating if I wanted to reapply again, but I figured just to play it safe, I will wait the one full solid year just in case if there's any issue. Luckily, I can still take that, go back to that how to do merch video class at any time. I've actually never done cake pans before. This is actually my first two. You can't pass them up when they're 50 cents, and you get Cookie Monster and Michelangelo, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I mean, it's like a no-brainer. Almost like right about now, if they had a Power Rangers, I would have picked that up like without a second thought. I don't see very many Power Rangers toys, but all of the Power Rangers toys that I had gone except off of the Turtle Zord. It had battery corrosion that was so bad I wasn't even going to try listing it. So I took off all the parts that I could, sold the parts. And I know it sounds dumb. Yeah, selling the parts. But especially for the one that I had, I can't remember the specifics, but it was the Turtle Sword had a little horn on it. I sold that horn for $27. It was one of those, I can't believe people are paying that much money for something. Tiny little piece of plastic. Like, seriously? A super tiny little piece of plastic and you're paying $27 for it? Off of a toy? Okay. Yeah, I have no problem taking your money. It was gone in 2 days. Everything is worth a try once. You always find the most interesting stuff to sell. Yes. You never know what you will find. Just like those face rejuvenator stuff. I still can't believe I got that many. And, yes. I still have to peel these stickers off. Kung Fu, Season 1. Kung Fu, Season 2. Kung Fu, Season 3. Okay, I'm a dork. It is really tempting. I really want to watch these. I have not seen the first episode off of Kung Fu, but I was actually more of a Kung Fu The Legend Continues fan. Because that actually made more sense. But I also was younger at the time. Just can't seem to get this off right now. It's really stuck. The first season is used, so I won't have a problem with watching the first one if I decide to. But yeah, the Season 2 and Season 3 are brand new in the package, and I paid $2 a piece. I mean, how can you say no? I mean, yeah. I'm going to list them on eBay just so I can get the money off of them quick, but yeah. Like, I've never seen how it all began. I know the story of how it began, but I've never seen it how it very began. Lighter fluid always dries quick. Alright. Originally came from Best Buy for $33.99, and yet they still put a sticker on it of $1.99. I love that thrift store. Sometimes they do ask way too much on their items, but every once in a while you'll find a whole bunch of something that you can't say no. And you'll just buy everything. Like the 4 cases of face cream. It's the same store. That is not the only time I have purchased cases of anything from that store, so... And it's always the one that I say, a local thrift store. I will not share the name. Sorry, it's my personal secret. You gotta have your own personal honey hole. It's like, I can go in there and walk out empty-handed, but every once in a while you'll find cases of items that you'll be like, I'll take every single one of them. And I am flat broke and I am going to spend my last dime on everything that I can on these. And it's sad when they all know you by name. Yes, Adam, I know you want me to buy the rest of them for you and ship them to you. But I am sure in the next 2 or 3 days I will have the money to buy the rest of them myself. Do I buy pallets? I have recently come across a place that I can buy pallets, but so far what I have found wasn't really worth it to me. I went there. Evidently, it was a little bit too late. They were asking too much money for the not good stuff that they had left. But I told them that it was my first time there, and they're like, I want to try and at least make it worth your while. Let me at least give you the tour. And I was talking to the guy, and he was explaining everything that they had. And he said sometimes they have items that they sell individually. And I was telling him the types of things that I sell. It's like Ronco Rotisserie 4000s, Jack LaLanne food processors, VCRs. And he's like, VCRs? Like, yes, VCRs are one of my top sellers. I know it sounds dumb, but they move. And he said, it's like, okay. And as he was going through one of these little carts that they had, he's like, you said Jack LaLanne power juicers, right? And I was like, yeah. And he holds up one of the Jack LaLanne power juicers. It's like, well, I'll tell you what. I got some of these. I will sell them to you for $10 a piece. And I was like, great. I will buy them all. And he's like, all of them? It's like, yeah, I don't care how many you have. I will take them all. I made sure I had enough cash on me for anything like that. And he's like, okay. So I purchased 5 Jack LaLanne Fusion Juicers. They're actually slightly different. They were smaller, but even still, worth it. I've got... They sat around here for a little bit, but I did get them all listed. I already sold the brush off of one of them. I've got 2 or 3 more brushes. Evidently, some of those parts actually sell for more than the power juicers parts sell for, which I, oddly enough, found that disturbing. Yes, Adam, I know, I'm no fun. I'm not sending you all the parts that I'm not going to go buy stuff and send it to you. I'm going to make you come down here and see you again. Yep. You should have offered $35 for the 5. I never pay anything, never pay asking price. Well, it was my first time there, and I wanted to make an impression. That way you're more likely to remember when somebody says, I will take them all, and they pay cash, and I just straight up handed him a 50. Here's something to remember, if you want people to remember you. If you're buying a lot of something, pay in large bills. I straight up handed him a 50. He said, as long as I'm paying with in cash, he didn't have to worry about paying the tax. If I was going to pay him with my card, I would have had to pay the tax. So, of course, I'll pay the cash. That's like, I just need a receipt. And he said, not a problem. So I handed him a $50 bill. And it's like, do you have a problem with 50? Not at all. All right. He's more likely to remember me when I go back. I don't know why it is, but when I actually read an article that people are more likely to remember you if you pay in large bills. And if you stop to think about it, that actually is true. Yes, I see you're buried in too much eBay stuff. Yeah. I'll do you the favor and not give you the personal tour of my office. Yeah. Yeah, that's bad. I only pay in hundreds. It always works out for me. Hey, haven't seen you around for a while, Resale Ronin. Good to see ya. I thought you were too busy working your job full-time to actually be reselling. I think you've been getting back at the reselling. Are you still at your job, or did you quit the job and go back to reselling? Because I know you went to an interview for that job. I don't even remember what it was. Still at your job. Okay. Like, yeah, I remember you said that you were offered so much money that it was stupid to say no. It's like, yeah, if I had that, it would have been crazy. Skate Master Nate, how is it going? And you just have a lot of time to resell too. Nate, haven't seen you around in a while. Nathan Rombod, he actually, I hate to put it this way, he gave up eBay. He gave up eBay, but he's still going on with Etsy, and he is working on his skating dream. You just finished a killer live stream on your channel. Nice. Like, I know he's been working at building his own skateboarding line. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Honestly, I don't know what the name is. I just know I keep seeing, wait, Era. That's it. Era is what the name is. And your profile image is like of your granddaughter chewing on a block. It's like, I remember that. And then there's the image of you on a skateboard with wings when you were younger. At least I think it was you. But yeah. And Paul, you just have a lot of extra time to resell. Good. Welcome back. I hope you have no problem with CDs like some of us are having right about now. think you just went to Shondura's. Oh, yes, you just sent a skateboard to Shondura's. I remember you did the Bigfoot skateboard, and you just sent off the Nintendo controller skateboard. I actually can't wait to watch that one. You got the CD email from Amazon as well, Paul. All right, yeah, I think we're all having that issue. I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna stop sending in CDs until they stop making them active. Like if they stop taking them, it's like, okay, now let's just take a closer look what's going on, because some they will say you can sell, and some they will say that you can't. Yes, I remembered that you sent off a skateboard to Shonduras. I actually went and I watched that video, and then I watched a couple of his other videos. The glass skateboard was actually kind of distracted me there for a while. And I watched how you made that one. That was kind of interesting. It sent me on a whole skateboard distraction for about an hour. It's like, okay, I gotta turn off YouTube and get back to work. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Getting distracted on YouTube, watching YouTube videos. Don't watch all YouTube videos. You will get distracted and not work. I don't think I actually got the email from Amazon saying that I can't sell CDs, but on my Amazon back page, I got the flagged notification about CDs. And it's like, wow, that was straight straightforward on them. It's like, sorry about the interrupting the topic I was on. Ah, no worries. Like, haven't seen you around in a while. As soon as I get my webcam replaced, I hope to actually be able to have you on my show again. Or at least try to. I've tried a couple times, but you've been too busy. Mister, I got my skateboarding dream that I'm going with. Gotta pick on you a little bit. If anybody who's watching actually likes skateboarding, check out Skate Master Nate. He will appreciate it. He's still small time, but he's trying to get up there. He does like to make some skateboard videos, and he actually lost, I think it was like 100 pounds due to skateboarding. It's like I think he did the skater diet. It was a whole bunch of those videos. As of right now, he's only lost 100 pounds, but he is working on it. I know he used to be a bigger guy, but I mean, seriously, losing 100 pounds from skateboarding, seriously, that's a big deal. For those of you who know me, I will apologize. I don't normally drink, but I've had some minor health issues, and that's one of the few things that can actually help kill the pain. I'm trying to avoid taking too much ibuprofen. Never got that. Yeah, 100 pounds is a lot. Skate Master Nate, it's definitely a tough gig, man. Gotta prove yourself to the community, but YouTube has helped me build that too. And yeah, lost 100 pounds so far from my skating. Adam, 100 pounds is awesome. That's what I want to lose. Well, Adam, if you like skateboarding, give it a shot. Personally, I was never a skateboarder. I don't know. You'd think I would be, but I never was. Like, I even had a skateboard that I, long story short, acquired. But that's another story. Um, I never really got on it. I think I got on it twice, and that was it. Yeah, it wasn't my thing. But, um, brain fart. I lost my train of thought. Um, I can at least get back to cleaning items. I think I already got this one. Yes. Or you could try jujitsu. Yes, for those of you who don't know, Resale Ronin, Paul, he's more into jiu-jitsu. Can't wait to actually all out test these things. My son is begging me to give him some of these. Come on. It's a little tight there. Anything get damaged anytime? Oh yeah, you need cleaned. Always clean your items. Don't just sell dirty items on eBay. People will notice. Like, you don't have to go through with a fine-tooth comb, but at least try to make it look pretty. Unless it's one of those random items that you really should go through with a fine-tooth comb. There's the sticker. I knew I missed it. I still can't believe some of these yard sales, if you can see that, sell Nerf guns at that kind of price. $2? Seriously? Like, you know what you paid for this Nerf gun. Don't you realize that people are actually buying your items just to turn around and resell them? That's okay. I'll come by and take them all. Ugh. You're the best, Adam. You'll be good at smashing. Evidently, I'm missing a whole conversation. Yeah, between skateboarding and jiu-jitsu. We'll just leave it at that. My kids did the whole karate thing there for a little bit, but karate class was just getting to be too much. We stopped going because it was time-consuming, and there was a whole clique in that group that we just weren't a part of. They tried to invite us once. That's a long story, and, well, I had to put some people in their place.
What the hell are you talking about?
Do you want me to say it on YouTube?
You never put it. You are talking so much shit in there that you have no business talking.
When they were trying to get you into that MLM?
No one tried to get me into an MLM. You are adding to that frickin' story so much. You have no business talking. You need to not exaggerate and lie. We stopped going because it got too expensive.
No, Adam. Like, is that how it's supposed to? I've been trying to figure out this thing for. I've been trying to get that thing out for 2 days. Gotta love it. Okay, well now I know how that comes out. Actually, I'm gonna keep that out. Cool. I'll test them later. You know, I actually never really would have thought about Nerf guns if it wasn't for Jeff Davidson. Jeff Davidson was the one that actually got me into doing Nerf guns. Adam, I think your house is haunted. I heard voices and I see shadows. Well, you can probably hear my wife, but she's not around here right now. She's about 2 rooms over. When am I coming to Chicago? I have actually tried Chicago, and I'm sure you understand this, that traffic was hell.
You keep talking too much crap in there.
I was at Chicago before you, hon.
Right, but you haven't been to Chicago anytime soon, and I want to go, and you keep putting it off.
Oh, look. The family's name. Hildebrands. Hillebrands? I don't know. See if I can get it off. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it's Chicago. Yeah, I know. Just kind of like with me in downtown Indy. I don't go to downtown Indy. Illinois is not Chicago. That I do understand. Hey Paul, I actually don't know, what state are you from? I think I knew at one point, but I don't remember. I still can't believe that some people pay so much money for those Nerf guns. Originally from Illinois, now from Colorado. And I'm not going to read that one on YouTube, sorry. Sometimes Nerf guns aren't worth a whole lot, but they sell quick. I've never understood why. There was only one Nerf gun, or one type of Nerf gun, that I came across once that I had a hard time getting rid of. Which I thought was stupid. Oh sure, you're going to ask for $2 for the one Nerf gun, and then $3 for the exact same thing. There was no difference between them. Has anybody ever tried to sell used Nerf bullets? I've got a whole container just of the Nerf bullets. Like, I'd like to hang on to a couple just for testing. Like, I had one Nerf gun that was for the Nerf disc. And some of them, it's, for the most part, go to my son, hey, I need a Nerf bullet. Or, I need 6 Nerf bullets, go get them for me. Or the auto Nerf gun, that one was fun. Hey, Aiden, I need this many Nerf bullets, can you get them for me? Like, okay. Okay, great. Pow, 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 pow. It's like, ah! And he'd run away. Nerf war. That was always fun. Like, okay, it works. I can sell it now. He's like, but Dad. Oh, are you sure? Yeah. Ah, that's where that's at. Okay. I don't remember which one it goes to, but this is an attachment for one of the Nerf guns that I've got.
You are not welcome there.
Everybody's fighting with a new cat.
Get down. No! Dad can't.
Normal Nerf bullet. Bigger Nerf bullet. It eats it. Sorry, had to have a moment. Alright. Any tiny little parts other than tiny toys in here? No. Is that a suction cup one? Yes. Alright. Alright, at least now I'm down to these kinds of things. I've actually got one of the smaller ones. It's actually filthy on one spot that I just couldn't get clean, but I also didn't want to twist. there's the... I need to order a couple parts for this. So I can... Instead of selling this for $15, I can spend the $20 on the 2 parts that I need for this to sell it for $115. Yeah, I'm going to order the 2 parts, but I just spent all my money on that other item. I need to get that other item just so I can test this thing fully, too. The tripod and the thing for the ammo belt. That's what it was. The ammo belt and the tripod. And between the two, I think I'm only at like $20 for this. Ugh. No, Adam, I do not smoke weed. It will not help my pain. Paul, basically, my pain is a bleeding ulcer. And it's, for the most part, I had it really bad, then I finally got health insurance, went to the doctor, and they gave me something for it, and it was gone for about a year, but all of a sudden, it decided to come back. I don't know why. But it happens, and I just don't... One, I don't like going to doctors, and the other, it's... Whenever I make an appointment with my doctor, I will get to see them in about 3 weeks. Yeah. It's like, I have an issue now. It's like, great, we'll make an appointment, and we'll see you in 3 weeks. What kind of doctor does that? Well, evidently this one, so... Do I get an option of going elsewhere with my insurance? Not much of any option. It kind of sucks. I got a great deal on health insurance just to find out that the doctors I get aren't that good. Well, actually, they're decent, but appointments are hell. Finally have all this extra room now. I got my Amazon shipment out, except then I get all my stuff out, then I realize I forgot more items. I wanted this to go. I forgot the keyboard. I found a couple more items too. It's like, man, always whenever you're getting items out for Amazon, you forget more. Don't understand. Alright. Alright, guys, so it's been 45 minutes, and I'm actually not too terrible on my battery. Like, I started at 100, and after 40 minutes, I'm down to 80%, so it's not too bad. Any questions, comments, anything? Anybody want to know what the square root of pi is? It's like, I'm sorry, I only know so many digits of pi. Unless you're talking about having pie. I like pie. Pumpkin pie. That's the good one. On average, how much are you getting for Nerf guns, and how fast do they sell? Except for the one that was god-awful that I could not move. I think the longest I ever sat on a Nerf gun after I got it listed was 2 weeks. Depending on the Nerf gun, some go for more than others. I've sold some for $6 free shipping, and I've sold some that went for $120 plus calculated shipping. So it kind of depends on a few different things. It all actually does depend on the Nerf gun, but some of the standard, you'll end up around about $10 profit per Nerf gun, but it's quick money. They usually sell really quick. It's like these, I think I've only had one of these before, but I think also had more attachments to go to it, and it sold. Actually, I think this is the front attachment. There's another piece that goes back here. Oh god, I don't remember. I just remember this had like so many extra attachments. It was crazy. Because I also remember there was a scope that goes on the end of this, and I've actually sold the scope for 25. It's like sometimes just the parts of the Nerf guns sell for crazy money. You sell the small crappy ones. Yeah, I've had a few of the small crappy ones, but sometimes at yard sales you will find them, and once in a blue moon you'll find them at Goodwill. Don't ever stop looking. Like, always keep looking, and you will not believe when I tell you I paid $3 for this. It is crazy. Sometimes they don't know what they have. They're thinking, oh, it's just a plastic toy. It's not going to be worth much. Well, people pay a pretty penny. Like, I think I actually had one of these once before, but something on it was broken to the point that it wasn't even worth it. So I just straight up tossed it. I think I took off whatever I could and sold what I could. Because people pay stupid money for parts. Yes, it was at a Goodwill. It was crazy that I only paid $3 at Goodwill. Like $2.99 for a giant Nerf gun? No brainer, I'm buying. Let's see here. Brain fart. Lost my train of thought. Always try to find, even if it's random items that don't sell for a whole lot, but you're also selling them quickly, buy them all the time. It's like you never know what you can find at a Goodwill or at a yard sale. You will find the stupid items. I know it sounds dumb, but you will find stupid items that sell all the time. Somebody told me once, his dad would sell just as part-time for fun. He would go to the store, buy large packs of AA batteries, and he was selling them on eBay and still making profit. It's like, how do you... I just didn't even want to know. It's like, how do you do that? Buy large packs of batteries and sell them in, like, pairs or something on eBay at profit. It's like, where's the shipping cost and all that? Yeah, too much. Yeah, for fun. There were some people that were telling me that they would do, when I was looking into it, there were people that would say they would be doing drop shipping for fun. They would list it, and they would actually make it a point to break even not making money. Why? What's the point? That's what we're doing it for, to make money. If you're doing it to break even, you're actually killing somebody else's business off of those eBay buyers who know how to shop. I'm one of those eBay buyers. I'm sure we're all one of those eBay buyers that know how to shop. But it's also looking at the person who's selling it. Are they a reputable seller? I've actually found a couple of those on Amazon of, hey, this item is like $60, but this Amazon seller is selling it for $20. Let's take a closer look. He has 1 point of feedback. 1 star. Item never shipped, item never received. And he was based in China. Alright. Don't ever buy from him. It's like, alright, so I'm not going to get that item from him. Doesn't matter what kind of deal he has. If he's has that kind of feedback, no, you don't buy off of anybody like that. Don't ever try drop shipping. I've looked into it, and it's a whole lot of work for not a lot of money. I don't care what the people are saying. It's not worth it. I only had a couple of items that I found that I sold on eBay that I was drop shipping that was quickly discovered by others, and that killed all the profit. But I did make a few bucks. And also found out later on that it was not supposed to be being sold on eBay. Alright, well, I stopped there real quick. Let other people get banned. I wasn't going to chance getting banned. Alright, well, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and call it. It is getting... Well, it's actually been 50 minutes, so I think it is probably about time. But, alright, so if you have any questions at all, I'm always willing to get back to people. I always try to get back to people. So yeah, just ask any questions down below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Oh wait, right here. How do I end this?